Hello cadets, our lecture topic is OPEC. OPEC, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, is an intergovernmental organization of oil producing nations. It was established to regulate oil production, stabilize global markets, and ensure a steady income for member states. It is founded in 1960, located in Baghdad, Iraq. Founding members are Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela. Its headquarters based in Vienna, Austria since 1965. OPEC currently has 13 member countries primarily from the Middle East, Africa and South America, including Saudi Arabia, UAE, Venezuela, Nigeria and Angola. Objectives of OPEC. OPEC's primary goals are focused on managing oil resources efficiently and benefiting both producers and consumers. Stabilizing prices to maintain fair and stable prices for oil in the international market, ensuring steady supply to ensure a reliable supply of oil to consumer nations, revenue optimization to secure fair returns on oil export for member countries, many of which depend heavily on oil for economic stability, market influence through setting production quotas, OPEC controls supply and indirectly influence global oil prices. Role and importance of OPEC in the global economy. OPEC plays a dominant role in the energy sector, shaping geopolitics and global markets. Control over oil reserves. OPEC countries accounts for nearly 80% of the world's proven oil reserves, giving them significant leverages in energy politics. Production power. OPEC produces approximately 40% of the world's crude oil, making its production decision critical for oil prices. Impact on economies. Oil prices regulated by OPEC directly impact inflation, currency stability, and economic growth worldwide. Geopolitical significance. OPEC influences major global powers like the US, China, and India as they depend heavily on oil imports for industrial growth. Challenges faced by OPEC. Despite its global influence, OPEC faces multiple challenges that threaten its dominance. First, rising competition. The United States has become a leading oil producer due to advancements in shale oil extraction. Non-OPEC producers like Russia and Brazil are reducing OPEC's market share. Second, transition to renewable energy. Global commitments to combat climate change, like the Paris Agreement and the net zero goals, are accelerating the shift towards renewable energy. This reduces the long-term demand for fossil fuels. Third, internal divisions. Members countries often disagree over production quotas as their economic needs vary significantly. For example, Saudi Arabia, a wealthy oil giant, versus Venezuela, a struggling economy. Fourth, market volatility. Global events like wars, the COVID-19 pandemic, and economic sanctions disrupt oil demand and prices. For example, the oil price collapsed in 2020 during the pandemic. OPEC Plus Alliance. What is OPEC Plus? OPEC Plus is a strategic alliance between OPEC and 10 non-member oil-producing countries including Russia, Kazakhstan, and Mexico. Their purpose is to stabilize oil markets through coordinated production cuts and adjustments, especially during crises. Their significance. This alliance extends OPEC's influence beyond its member nations, allowing it to respond to global challenges more effectively. Now, future of OPEC. OPEC's future depends on its ability to adapt to a rapidly changing global energy landscape. First, diversification. OPEC nations, particularly in Middle East, are investing in renewable energy and diversifying their economies to reduce dependence on oil revenues, like Saudi Arabia's Vision 2020 initiative. Second, balancing oil demands. While renewable energy is growing, oil demand is expected to remain significant in industries like aviation, petrochemicals, and transportation in the coming decades. OPEC will likely shift focus to stabilizing oil for these sectors. Third, technological innovation. Investing in cleaner fossil fuel technologies such as carbon capture and storage to align with global climate goals while maintaining oil production. Fourth, geopolitical collaboration. Strengthening partnership with non-OPEC countries and international organizations to retain its leadership in the energy sector. Now, India's perspective on OPEC. Dependency on OPEC. India imports nearly 85% of its crude oil, with a large share coming from OPEC countries. First, rising costs. High oil prices set by OPEC significantly impact India's trade deficit, inflation, and energy security. Second, need for alternatives. India is diversifying its oil imports and investing in renewable energy to reduce reliance on OPEC. Now, conclusion. OPEC remains a cornerstone of the global energy economy, but it faces the twin challenges of rising competition and a global energy transition. Its future will depend on its ability to innovate, adapt, and collaborate. As the world moves toward a greener future, OPEC must balance its legacy as an oil giant with the demands of the changing energy landscape. Its decision will shape not just economies but the global energy future. Thank you.